Okay, hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to fletch grey archery's grey hawk veins. As you all know, those of you that have already purchased or are interested in them or have looked at them, these are stick-on fletches and quite unique. You have instructions at the back, but I'm going to show you quite an easy way to get them stuck on. It was trial and error, but yeah, the way I'm going to show you tonight is, well, it's the fastest and the easiest way I've found so far. If somebody knows of an easier way, please feel free to let us know, or post a video. Let's see if somebody's got an easier way or a faster way to do this. Alright, as you all know, inside the pack you get your fletches, you get some black tape that you're going to see me use later, and then you get your double-sided tape. This stuff is quite sticky, people, so yeah, it's going to get stuck to the fingers. That's why I came up with a way I'm doing it now, and I'm going to show you and share it with you guys. You're definitely going to need a fletching jig. Well, if you haven't got one, you can use maybe someone's. I don't know if there's an easier way to draw the lines on, but yeah, and a sharp blade. And then of course just a pencil to do the markings with, and then I've got just a pen. You can use anything that's got a back part that's smooth, that you can just rub down the fletches on. And obviously your acetone, you're going to clean the arrows just before you fletch. I'm just going to do that quickly. Well, what I suggest is clean them before you start making any markings or anything. Just make sure they're degreased. Okay, this one I've already cleaned, and I've already drawn the lines on. So that's one I'm going to fletch to just get give a clear picture on what's happening. But anyway, let's start at the beginning. What I do is I've aligned my arrows as well, so I know where the spine is the stiffest, and then I've got the knock-in. What I do is I put it in my fletching jig. I've got it aligned for a 3 fletch arrow, and all I do is I put the arrow in, see that it's secure. I've got a right helical bracket, and my jig is set at a 2% off, set to the right. If it's to the left, and that's your preference, then you just use that. But I'm going to use this to make the markings on the arrows so that we know exactly where to stick the veins. Alright, then you put your bracket in, and then you take a pencil. A pencil marks the easiest on a carbon arrow. Kokies and stuff, pens aren't really going to mark as well. I don't know if there are pens that really mark that well on a carbon, but as you can see here, where I've already marked these, you can quite nicely see the markings there on the arrows. So I use a pencil, and I fletch my fletches 1 inch from behind. So I'm going to start there. What I do is I mark the inch marking directly, and then I just draw a line up the bracket to the top about 1.5 inches. And then what you do is you just turn to the next mark. You can just mark the 1 inch mark again, and then draw a line up against the bracket, and then you turn it to the last one, mark the 1 inch and draw your line. There you have it. It's as easy as that. And there, as you can see, I've got my 1 inch marked. I've got the lines drawn up. You should be able to see them. There they are. There's the 1, there's 2, there's number 3. So you've got them all drawn, and that's all you need for the jig. Then you can take the jig off, put it away, and now we're going to start fletching. You can put the pencil away. We're going to start off with your double-sided tape. What I usually do is I just fold each tape on the tip just to break it. I'm going to do 3, you're going to do 3 fletches, so I just do 3 at the moment, and they're broken. There you are. We're going to put the first arrow, we're going to put in line. Here you have your 3 fletches. And then what we're going to do is, the first thing we do is take off the red tape from the top. Do not take the double-sided tape off. You're just going to remove the top part. That's why you really need a sharp blade. There you are, just removing just the top red tape. Your double-sided tape is still stuck to the paper. Alright? Then what you do is you lie it flat, take your vein on the side with the writing on top. If you're going to do a left helical, it's going to be the same. You just keep it in. What I do is, on the flat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bottom tip at the bottom here, align it right at the bottom, and then just stick the vein on the double-sided tape right on the top. There you are. So you've got your vein stuck to your double-sided tape on this piece of paper, and then all you have to do is you take your blade. I'm just going to quickly take a book out here so that you can see. I'm going to do the rest, I'm going to do on the table, but I just want you guys to see, have an idea. What you do is, on the top, you cut with your blade down, you just press it down, and then all you do is pull it up, and there the top part of your double-sided tape is off. You can just throw that away, and there you have your vein. It's stuck from the bottom to the top on the double-sided tape. All you do now is you take your vein off. There you have your vein with your double-sided tape on the edge there that you are going to stick now. All you do, you've got your vein with your sticky stuff on top, and then you're going to align on your line. You're going to stick the bottom part is going to be on the 1 inch line, and then the rest of the vein you're going to align it with that line you drew with a pencil. There you've got it. I'm going to do the rest, I'm going to do on this flat table. I'm just showing you guys now. Then what you do is you take the pen or the bottom part and you just rub it on. And that's as easy as that. There you have your vein. If you should be able to see it. It's got a nice 2% offset, and it's nice and straight with the lines. Very easy to fletch in this way. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of the three, the other two, and then I'll just show you how to put the black tape on from here, and I'm going to do it on the flat surface. It's much easier this way. Alright, so let's carry on. Yeah, we're going to take it, as I said, flat on the ground, flat on the desk. It's much easier. What you do is you just align the back, put it down flat, and then you have your vein. You're going to cut off the top here. Just press down, and then rub up. Rub it up. There you've got the piece at the top. Throw that away, and there you've got your vein. All set with the glue at the back. Now all you do now is you just roll it again, as I said. It's much easier. Now you can just align it on the next line. The back part on the 1-inch line, and you've got it sorted. Take the pen, give it a nice rub. That's it. And now we go on to the next, last one. Stuck. Now you just cut it. More. That's it. You've got, okay, this one I have to, the last arrow you must, if you've got a block on my other desk, I've got a cutting board that's a little high where I can just put my arrow down on, and it can turn. If you don't have something that you can put it on the fletches, it's not going to turn for you to put that third arrow on. So all I do is just go off the side of the table, or on the, if you've got a working block, a cutting board or whatever, and you can turn the arrow and you stick your last fletch on without a problem. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and there you have your fletched arrow. It's as easy as that. What I'm going to do now is just show you how to put the tape on. You've got the black tape for the front. All you do is take that off. What I do is I start on the, I'll show you now, on the side up, the side of the tape is on the edge of the fletch there, and all I do is you take it, you have to be quite, don't tighten too much, it does break, but start turning it slightly. These are 4.2 inner diameter arrows, so they're quite small. I don't know how many turns it does take on the 5 or the 6 millimeter arrows, and then you just turn it with this one, with these thin arrows. These are my target arrows. I get four turns on them, so you should be able to get about at least two and a half on your bigger or your thicker arrows. Okay. Then you have your last one. I do the same. What I do is I stick them on the side. You can hold it with your thumb there, and then just start turning. It doesn't really matter which way you turn or stick this tape. I think the important part is you must start on the fletch side and go over the side, so that you don't have any gaps on the fletch itself, so that which will cause any wind resistance. But there you have it. You've got the tape on, and you've got a nicely fletched arrow. What you can just do is just make 100% sure it's stuck. I'm going to do it on the side here. Now this stuff sticks, ladies and gentlemen. It really sticks. So you won't have issues with them coming loose or anything. I have tried to tear these off, and it's not as easy. And these fletches are made with it's some tough material. All right. What I'm going to do now is fletch the last one from start to finish, no commentary, and you can see how fast it can be done. All right, let's get to it. I'm just going to And there you have it. If I have it right, it takes less than 5 minutes to fletch it. Okay, I didn't work out the time to mark it, but that's the easiest part, is actually putting it in a jig, marking your shaft with a pencil, and that's it. The sticking part is a more difficult part, but I mean, you saw how fast it takes and how easy it is doing it the way I did it. First, taking the red tape off, sticking it onto this, and then working it from there. Much easier, much faster, and you get a very straight arrow, fletched fletches stuck. I don't know how to put it, sticky veins. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's as easy as that. Hope this will help. Yeah, fantastic fletches, especially for your long distances and windy conditions as well. I have been shooting with blazers. I did test them against the blazers at 50 meters, and I must say I got a much better grouping at 50 meters with these, and they flew higher as well. There's a lot more weight on the blazers, it looks like it, or it's the drag. I don't know, but yeah, these, for the long distances, you're not going to make a mistake putting these on your long distance arrows. That's it. Thank you very much.